welcome to the Next Door podcast. I am Bestie Next Door, and I'm like your bestie next door. If you like your tea to be extra, extra sweet, then this place is not for you because we like our tea to be sweet and bitter. Sweet enough that it goes down, bitter enough to wake us up. Now, I'm going to get into a few different topics, but before we get into that, guys, you know I love me some Wild Turkey American honey. This is not sponsored, and I wish it would. So, yeah. For some ASMR, because we're going to get into a few topics today, baby girl. And we're going to top it with some Red Bull. I'm telling you, this drink is so sweet. Like, it's not a bitter type of alcohol. Like, it's not those type of alcohols that's too harsh, like Hennessy, where it's like you're gonna be overly aggressive. It's like one of those smooth, girly whiskeys that I absolutely love because they blend it with honey, so it's just so smooth and just makes you feel good. I'm gonna get in some different topics. I may bounce around a lot because that's how I talk. I bounce from different topics. But the number one topic we're gonna talk about today is feminists. I need to know something. When did women want to accept struggle because they felt like they have a point to prove to men that they can work as hard as them? Look, I like to work smart, not hard. I reject all struggle in Jesus' name. They have this feminist ideology of, 50-50, I have to bring something to the table. When you're dealing with a real man, you have nothing to prove. Because at the end of the day, without you, he can't multiply. He can't multiply without you. Just like you can't multiply without him, but he can't multiply without you because you carry. He doesn't carry. He releases, you carry. He throws, you catch. Then we have women, I don't need a man. 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 I got my own money. Sweetie, I need a man. I don't want to work that hard. I reject the struggle. I don't want to work that hard. I don't have nothing to prove to anyone. I'm a woman. I don't have anything to prove. I don't need to sit there and say, I don't need a man. I need someone to change my light bulb. Absolutely. I am not changing my light bulb. I am not taking out the garbage. I am not fixing the car. Because look, after a while, that rose is going to die and you're going to need to change the batteries. That rose cannot change a light bulb. That rose cannot fix the car. That rose cannot put gas in the car. So I need a man. Absolutely. Let's stop this pretending. There's no feminists right now that can tell me that they're happy. Most of them that say they don't need a man is at home, bitter, upset at the world and their self for their shitty decisions. You truly think about it, most of the feminists want to be men. Most of the feminists that are fighting to be as equal and to be treated as equal as men, just be a man. So you can take care of the bills. So you can do everything yourself. And then just get you a feminine man that cooks and cleans for you. But me, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't like to do the sticking. I like to get sticked. Absolutely. So if it means I need to be more feminine, then I will be feminine. I don't want to work hard. Absolutely not. I don't want to work hard. I don't know why people in my comments get a job. No, I don't want to work hard. When has it ever been a shameful thing to have a guy take good care of you? Women are lucky to get guys that take good care of them. See, a lot of you are so traumatized from what you saw growing up and the men that you deal with that you look at a man taking care of you as, oh, you're lazy, you're this, you're that. You see me? I like to work smart, not hard. I want the bag to come to me. I don't want to be chasing the bag. I don't want to sweat for the bag. I want the bag to come to me. Life was never supposed to be difficult for a woman. Understand that. The reason why Western men are no longer dating Western women is because you guys are trying to compete with them so bad and you guys don't respect them. Let me give you some game. A man will always stay where he's respected. You see, in the rest of the world, women understand their duties and they know how to get what they want from men. Let's talk about why it's hard for some women to keep a man. Upon them having a job, upon them having a nice body, upon them looking good, you don't respect him. The truth is, a man is going to stay where he's respected. If he's not respected, he'd rather go with the ugly girl because at least he knows his manhood and the respect is there. Like, some women have been so brainwashed because they're so used to dealing with so much broke men to accept broke love. They say things like, oh, money's not everything. You should love a guy just for who he is. Sis, I reject meeting a guy at his brokest time. If you met him at his brokest time, that means you attract broke men. I'd rather meet a guy when he is financially stable so I know that I'm his dream girl and I actually attracted him than just saying, you know what, money's not everything. Money's not everything. Money is everything. When you can take feelings to pay the bills and when you can take feelings to deposit it at the bank, then money's not everything. Till then, money matters a lot, especially to men. Money makes men confident. The less money a man has, the less confident he's going to be. Check what I'm saying. I'm not telling you a lie. The more money a man has, the more confident he's going to be because he can stand in a room full of anyone. A man with a big D that's broke is not going to be confident in a room full of millionaires who also got the same size. Check what I'm saying. This episode, I'm absolutely freestyling of what's on my mind. I'm drinking, I'm freestyling. You know one thing about me? I tell you anything, but I never tell you a lie. And you see, the thing is that a lot of women in the Western society don't really understand how to be women. They think it's just about being hardworking. They think it's just by, oh, I got my own money and I got my own motion. It's not only about your motion. How do you carry yourself? Dress how you want to be addressed. I'm going to get some women mad with this statement. But the way you dress is the reason why you keep only attracting men that want one night stands. You need to dress how you want to be addressed. It's that simple. That's the truth. If you're exposing your body all the time on social media, you cannot be mad at the men that are coming to you asking you what's your price or this and that. You can't be mad that you're not getting serious relationships. Yes, all men want to do the same thing, of course. But there's a different treatment when they see a woman that is gorgeous, but she's well covered. And I'm not talking about being covered from head to toe. You don't show nothing. But I'm talking about those stylish women that look good, that you want to sleep with them so bad. But at the same time, you're interested in knowing more about her. There's so many girls that wear see-through this, see-through that, see-through this. And once they meet that guy and he spends maybe at most $500, takes you to a nice restaurant, it means nothing to him. He throws you back to the streets. There's no price tag on that P. Just because he took you to a 5-star restaurant doesn't mean you need to get all wild and spread your legs thinking that you giving him that P is going to secure him. Don't be the woman that he takes and throw back to the streets. Have value. Be a woman of value. When you value yourself, other men will value you. And when you value yourself, it shows. Don't be cheap. Don't be cheap with yourself. When you are cheap with yourself, it shows. When you treat yourself of value and you are expensive with yourself, it shows. The only thing that's expensive to you is time, because time cannot be gotten back, nor can it be replaced. Now, for those that's looking to take the first step into being a high-value woman, get the High Value Woman 101 audiobook. I know the course may be a little bit expensive. You may be thinking twice about it. So I put it in an audiobook version. Audiobook version, price-friendly, so you can take the first step that you need into transformation. Get the audiobook. Start your transformation. Start being a woman of value that not any man can just approach because he thinks that she's easy. This is like my normal rant. Like if you know me, if you've been on my lives, you know I rant a lot. And this episode is just kind of like a freestyle. And I want to end with this topic too, because I think this is very important. And I really want women to understand this. Blueface and Krishan is trending crazy on social media. And I want you guys to understand something. They are doing that on purpose. They're trying to push that toxic femininity and make men become less masculine. They want to demasculate men. I'm going to say this with my full chest, and I'm going to say the truth. Krishan Rock is a primary example of how you should not treat a man. No high value man or any man that worked hard to be where he is going to tolerate that type of disrespect. So you women that are praising that, just know what you're asking for. You need to understand how to cater to your man, how to respect your man. Man will always stay where he's respected. Now, they may have a whole business relationship, but there's men that's not going to trade their dignity and their manhood for money. And that's a primary example. I see a lot of people praising, oh, Krishan Rock, oh, yeah. No, that shouldn't be celebrated. That's toxicness. That's what you call a masculine, toxic woman. Calling him the N-word, calling him the B-word. It's not even cute. Let me tell you the truth right now. As a woman, having too much profanity and saying be this and that in your vocabulary, in your day-to-day speech, has never been cute if no one ever told you that. You trying to talk like the guys and be your man's best friend and act like you're one of his boys, it's not cute. If he wanted to date a boy, he would date a boy. Act like a woman. Act like a woman, think like a man. You are a woman. Respect that. Men like their women to be feminine. They love that. They love the soft, pretty, girl. They love that. If you notice, every girl that's very soft and pretty and just like, I'm a girl and always get what they want. But all the women that try to prove, I bring something to the table, I have my own money, are the ones that always attract 50-50 and broke men. Understand that. A man of status and a man that's high value doesn't want a woman to be all masculine and work so hard and try to prove that she can work as hard as him. No, absolutely not. And I reject any struggle that's trying to come your way. This is why I preach taking the High Value Woman 101 course, because the High Value Woman 101 course will heal your femininity and transform you into a feminine woman. As a woman, when you become more feminine, you look more better than you were when you were masculine. Facts. This is why I preach taking the High Value Woman 101 course or listening to the High Value Woman audiobook. As a woman, when you are masculine, you're not going to be that attractive. The moment you transform yourself into a feminine woman, you'll realize how more beautiful you look than when you were masculine. Because energy speaks before you do. I don't think you get that. The moment you understand that, it's the more committed you're going to be to your development. You're wondering why you have so much anxiety. It's because you're not in your feminine energy. You're worried about everything else but yourself. Listen to the High Value Woman 101 audiobook. It will change your mindset. It will tap a certain part in your brain to change your mindset. Life for a woman was never meant to be hard. This episode 2 is really just a rant for me to say different topics because when the whiskey's in the system, a whole bunch of things just start coming out. It's like I have 5 different personalities. I think the whiskey's getting to me a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a tad. Just a tad. Because no, hold on. I didn't know that I was almost half toward the bottle. Sis, this is really smooth. Really, I'm telling you right now, if you haven't, I'm not sponsored by this. I'm not sponsored by this. Hopefully one day I will get a brand deal with this particular alcohol company. But this is so smooth. I feel like every woman, if you want, how some whiskeys are too harsh? This, Jack Daniels, is a little bit too harsh. But this, I feel like this blend was literally made for women because it's so smooth. So smooth. By the time you have a glass or two, you're already feeling like, ooh. But you're not feeling like, ooh, you want to be aggressive. You're feeling more like flirty because, again, it's mixed with honey. So because it's mixed with honey, now if you want to, that down there is tasting like honey. Bestie never tell you a lie. Get you one of those. Superior. American honey. Superior. I'm going to end this episode 2 on a positive note. And I want to end it with this quote that's also in the audiobook. I believe in what I do, so I do what I believe. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share And listen, I have about 100 episodes in my head. I have so much to talk about and so much to share. I feel like God has blessed me to have these experiences so that I can share my information and my knowledge with women around the globe. And that's exactly what I'm going to do because that's my purpose. I had a near to death experience and I survived, and I was told that that is my purpose. I know you want, like, what's the near to death experience? I'll tell you as episodes come on. You will know more about me. Stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching this episode too. I hope you enjoyed it. I will come back again. But when I come back, you better be drinking with me so we can be drinking together and we could be having a conversation and you could be laughing with me. Thanks for watching.